All right, hello, welcome to the weather update. It is March 1st, 2022, and you know what that means. It's a new month, so we got to do the climate update for the month and look at our statistics for the month here. And the highest, we had a record of 68 at Islip. That's a record for the warmest day ever recorded in February. So this is for February. February, this past month that is now over. Obviously, it's a short month, February, but still a notable month. We got down to 11 on the 1st of February. The average high was 44.0, normal 41. So we were 3 degrees above normal with the high. Yeah, above normal for the month of February, even though we had some cold air. Still above normal, believe it or not. The average minimum, 25.4. The normal is 25.5, so we're fairly close to almost only pretty much right on the normal value for the minimum temperature at night. However, that is due to the numerous nights we had decent radiational cooling. So that puts the mean at 34.7. Normal is supposed to be 33.3, so that puts us 1.4 degrees above normal for the month. All right, so let's go to the precipitation for the month. 3.61 inches of rain. That's fairly close to the normal of 3.29. And let's see the snowfall. Total for the total for the season. I don't know if they list the total for the season here, because this is the end of climatological winter. Let's see. Snowfall totals. Only 3.3 inches of snow? Really? That is below normal. Normal for February is 9.4 inches of snow. So there you go. The greatest snow depth was 20 inches because we got that storm right at the end of January. So yeah, we had a lot of that. One big dump. This is the pattern we seem to get lately: is to get one big dump of snow, and then the rest of the season we don't see much, which is definitely not normal. So let's go to. Let's take a look now at Central Park's monthly weather summary. We usually look at both of them. This is, again, monthly weather summary for February. No records broken at Central Park. However, the normal high, the observed high was 45.8. Normal value 42.2. The observed low was 28.9. Normal value 29.5. So the mean for Central Park was 37.3. Normal is 35.9, which puts us 1.4 degrees above normal. So yeah, we were above normal for the month of February, even though it felt cold. Overall, we had a lot of really warm days. More really warm days with much bigger anomalies than really cold days. Snowfall at Central Park, only 2 inches. Only 2 inches of snow. That's it. Normal is 10.1. So, and the precipitation as far as rainfall, 3.23. Fairly close to normal on the actual amount of liquid, 3.19. So there you go. Above normal. And we'll throw New Jersey in here too, because New Jersey is much warmer than everybody else, obviously, as it always is. Normal in Newark, 46.1, average high. Normal 43, average minimum 26.2, normal 27.2. So the mean 36.1, and the normal value for that is 35.1. So 1 degree above normal. So again, above normal. Snowfall. Well, let's see. Well, precipitation 2.65, fairly close to normal 2.98. Snowfall 2.3 inches. Normal supposed to be 10.1 inches. So it gives you an idea of the month we've had for February. Even though we had some cold air and it seemed like we did have a lot, in reality, overall, we were above normal. So you see on the radar there are a couple of showers around. They're not reaching around at all. And this is the satellite. We had a lot of clouds around today, some sun in and out, but a lot of clouds, generally speaking. Let's go looking at the current temperatures right now. We're in the mid-40s. 44 at Islip, 47 at Central Park. And let's see New Jersey here, 46 in Toms River. So generally mid-40s everywhere. Let's go to our highs and lows for the day. We'll first start off with the lows. And obviously West Hampton there, the cold spot, 14 degrees for a low at West Hampton. Whereas Islip was 23 for a low. So generally mid-20s everywhere else, but in the Pine Barrens it got down to 14. 32 in Central Park. Let's see if there was any radiational cooling in New Jersey. Probably not. Yeah, there was some. 21 at Lakehurst. Let's now go to the high temperatures for the day. And Islip, 46. 45, generally 45 across Long Island, 46 or 45. 46 in the city, too. Let's see, New Jersey might have been a bit warmer than that. Oh, yeah, they were. 52 in Toms River. So it's a good deal warmer there with that south flow off the land versus off the water for us. That generally makes a difference. So let's take a look and see what we've got coming up for the rest of this month. And you will see, let's go to the jet stream first. So we'll do that first here. Go to the North American view, show you the jet stream because we are seeing some changes with it. So we have a little, very weak trough coming in, but you'll see that generally some gentle, very weak troughs coming in. However, there'll be a trough for Thursday into Friday that'll bring us some cold air. But then once that moves on, you can see we're going to be in kind of a ridge pattern to a zonal pattern. And there really won't be much of any really cold air. It doesn't look like, according to this, until maybe you get toward the end of the period. But I think that the Arctic air is generally winding down with a pattern like this. Upper air. Let me show you the upper air pattern here as we go into March. And March not really coming in that much like a line. It'll be a little bit of cold air for Thursday into Friday. Then it's out of here, and we are in the ridging to zonal patterns here. Though it looks like, again, toward the end of the period, there's going to be some troughing, at least mid-March. But that is a long way away, and things can change a lot between now and then. So let's go to the surface. And let's take a look and see what we have on the surface. So we have this little, like, weak clipper type low pressure system moving through. I can call it a clipper, but whatever. We're dry tomorrow. Weak high pressure builds in. Another system. This is the system associated with the Arctic front for Thursday. That passes offshore. This is when we deal with this cold high building in. But again, it's going to move. It's going to be right over us on Friday, and then it moves offshore, get into the return flow. And then by the weekend, you'll see we're going to start dealing with a couple of these systems here that may bring us the chance of some rain, though nothing too significant. It doesn't look like we're seeing any big soaking rain events or any snowstorms for that matter. Another high builds in next week. This system right now it has as rain. We'll have to watch there toward the end when that trough builds in. Perhaps we may see some more significant storminess there. So let's go take a look. And again, that's what it looks like in the long range. If we go to the CPC, Climate Prediction Center here, which we're going to do, Climate Prediction Center, and look at the 6 to 10 day outlook, you can see it has the East Coast above normal. Precipitation slightly above normal for our area. 8 to 14 day. It pushes the above normal area a little further south because it's figuring in that trough that's going to build. And if we look at the whole month of March, it has us above normal for the chances for March here, especially southeast up the East Coast, more below normal in the west. So you can see it's kind of favoring a ridge in the east and a trough in the west. Precipitation above normal in the Great Lakes area and close to normal for our area for the month. So let's take a look at the HRRR now and go ahead and see what we have with our next. Again, this is that little area of rain. Maybe a little bit of light rain tonight, but I don't think it's going to amount to much tomorrow. We're dry until this next system moves through, which would affect us with a chance of some light rain around midnight tomorrow night. And then that moves on, and then we have this colder high building in for later Thursday into Friday. So let's take a look at our dew points and airflow. So take a look at this. We have a southwest flow right now, but by tomorrow, that becomes more of a west to northwest flow, which is a drier flow, but it won't be all that much cooler because this is really Arctic air that's coming through. But then by the afternoon, the winds quickly go back to the south again. And then Thursday, this is when we start seeing the stronger northwest winds come into the picture, and the Arctic air coming back to the picture. You can see with the lower dew points there as we head into your Thursday, later part of your Thursday. Now let's take a look at temperatures. Again, we're using the HRRR for this. Kind of shows the deal. Whoops. So tonight, probably not going to get below freezing tonight. But tomorrow with that westerly northwest flow, there really won't be much of a sea breeze. So I think we're all going to probably be upper 40s to around 50 degrees. It should be a nice day, hopefully with some sunshine. And then the cloud cover obviously keeps us above freezing tomorrow night. But Thursday is when we see that cold air build in, and I think we're going to have issues trying to get to the freezing mark on Thursday. It's going to be pretty cold, actually, especially over Long Island. Again, this is a shallow trough, so it's not going to really dig that much into New Jersey. You can see it's shallow. Look at how warm it is over Virginia there and North Carolina. But it's a shallow trough, so it's not going to dive that far down. And then we have to go look at the GFS if we want to go a little further along here with the temperatures. And you will see here that GFS is a little warmer for Thursday, interestingly enough. Let's see what the GFS has for tomorrow. Yeah, it's fairly close, but it has it a little cooler than the H. I'm leaning more toward the HRR for tomorrow. I think a lot of us will see 50. But anyway, that cold air really comes in Friday morning. We are down into the upper teens to around 20, and then for your Friday, we're going to probably reach around the freezing mark. However, the models kind of underestimated the temperatures yesterday. We thought we were going to struggle to reach freezing, and we got to the mid-30s. So that could very well happen again on Friday, perhaps. And then once that wind flow changes by the weekend, you can see the temperatures start rising again. And when we look at the longer range of temperatures, you can see, look at that, some really strong warmth trying to come into the picture for our area here. Look at Monday. We have a chance of seeing 70 next week before the next cold front moves through. So, yeah, that's quite warm for March. But anyway, let's go now to the skies, and I will go to the 8D RGEM. Take a look at the skies on the RGEM. So let's go and take a look at the skies. So for tomorrow, you see there may be a few clouds around in the morning. However, I think the clouds might dissipate, and we might have a mostly sunny afternoon at least. We'll have to see. I think maybe there may be some scattered high clouds around. I mean, it probably won't be a nice like what we had yesterday. We have to wait for that colder air to come in. Now, Thursday, with this front moving along, it looks like maybe we can get some clearer skies by the afternoon, perhaps. I think there'll definitely be the sun on Thursday. It might not be completely clear all the time. It's Friday. It looks like the day it's going to be a really nice, clear day for our area. That day looks like a really nice, clear day, so I think that will be your nice day for the week. As far as good skies go, although it will be cold, the skies should be nice and clear. I'll look at the NAM3 for the next sky model here. This is the NAM3 for tomorrow. And again, it just shows like a few clouds right around the middle of the day. Afternoon tends to be clearer. Thursday, we'll have to watch for some clouds. However, again, by the afternoon, we may not have that much clouds, so we'll have to see. This doesn't really take us that far into Friday, generally speaking. And we can look at the GFS, too, if you want. GFS also showing you maybe a few scattered clouds for tomorrow. Thursday, there's your Arctic front coming through there. I don't think there'll be any snow squalls with it. Friday, hopefully we'll get a clear day, though. I think the cirrus might try to stream in over New Jersey, but I think Long Island will look at it. I don't think we'll deal with any cirrus. Again, I don't know when I'll be back in New Jersey. Could be a while. So let's look at one more model, the Windy.com model, which is the European model for skies, because it gives us the ability to look at the humidity aloft, which I like doing. So this kind of shows us the situation for tomorrow. So if we look at clouds on this, let's see what this has. So it has, you can see it's got like little bits. That could be a little high upper level moisture. So what we're going to do here is we're going to look at humidity. I'm going to go aloft again to, let's see, we'll do 400 HPA. Yeah, you see there's some moisture there. So you see the blue, that's moisture. So again, you have these little moisture aloft, and that's the issue. When you have these planes flying through that moisture, they're going to create those contrails, those lingering contrails. So we may have some of them to deal with tomorrow. Maybe just scattered, or maybe very scattered, but it's still something to be aware of. Whereas when you look at Thursday, actually it has some moisture around Thursday too. A little slow with moving that front through, I guess. But this is like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You can see it's clearing. So, hey, we'll see what happens. I think, well, we can actually go look at Friday too if you want. This is Friday, and you can see 11 a.m. Long Island in the dry. Look at that moisture over Jersey. So we'll have to watch this and see how that, you can see how it kind of advances as the day goes on. But hopefully we'll manage to get some clear sky at some point of the day. So that'll be it for this weather update. Take care, and thank you for watching.